Hello, good evening. Happy Tuesday. It's me, Ariza Gaming. Hope you're all having a pleasant day of the week. I am back to some more Oxygen Not Included. Currently looking at some dupes just oscillating by the Atmosuit docks, as they do. Very polished game. Anyways, the first thing I want to do today is this pipe work. This has got to change. Now that we have our SPOM online, we have all the oxygen we'll ever need from this water geyser. So what I want to do instead of pumping oxygen here, I'm going to rip out all of this pipework here, and we're going to change it so that we have just a filter running off this pump here. So the carbon dioxide gets filtered out to the rocket here, and the natural gas will get filtered out over here by the gas range. And what we'll do today is we'll set up the transformers so that we can hook up loads of power sources, build a load more solar panels, and then oh, what was the other thing I was going to do? Get some Pacu going so we can start making some surf and turf on this planet. Those are the goals, because I haven't done any Pacu on this playthrough yet, and I was kind of umming and ahhing about whether to do them or not. But at this point, I think I want to do them just for the morale. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But anyways, what this means is I'm going to remove all of this pipe work. And I'm not sure exactly which of this we're using. Let me have a look. So this is the carbon dioxide pipe. That is currently running over here past all of this. I'm just going to literally turn this off for a minute, rip this all out. This... Yeah, I'm going to rip this all out. Just get rid of everything. Start again. So this should be filtering the hydrogen out here. The hydrogen ends up in the base. But at the moment it's not. It's just excess oxygen going through here. Yeah, please get rid of all this pipe work. I think you guys actually finished all of your errands yesterday, so you shouldn't have anything else to do at the moment. So that's good. We'll get this sorted out. Also, I came prepared. I have some squash today. We're all good. Hello, Pavlov's Knob. Hope you're doing well. We're back. We're getting rid of all this pipe work we no longer need. We're gonna make something new in this little spot instead. Sure, exactly what it's gonna look like, but it's not gonna look anything like this. Yeah, we can speed through this. That's fine. Everyone's getting in on the action for a change. No stragglers running around elsewhere. Well, now you guys are going on break, but that's fine. I'm going to get the Dreco Ranchers going at some point, but I don't really care too much about that. Although, I do need to make sure that you're storing bleachstone down here. This needs to be where the bleachstone goes. Because you guys don't seem to be going in here anymore for that. I want to get rid of all this. And, oh, maybe he's been kicking my butt today, and I don't know why. I've been taking my antihistamines, and I haven't even left the house, to be honest, so it's a bit surprising. So, we've got oxygen pipe coming from SPOM over here. This is completely separate to all of this. This is excess gases coming out of here. I think what I want to do with this, because this is mostly going to be oxygen up here, so I'm going to use this to oxygenate this bit over here. What I'll do is I'll connect this pipe. I shouldn't need to use at all anymore, so I can just deconstruct this. Then what I'll do is I'll disconnect this. And for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over here. Disconnect this. And then we'll put some vents on this side as well, just to make sure that this side of the base is being oxygenated. That's why... it's funny, I started off having this middle column between the ladder and the fire pole for transit tubes, but nowadays I mostly just use it for vents. But yeah, I think that'll do. I don't think it needs to go any further than that. We've got the oxyferns down here anyways. So then this is going to be natural gas and maybe a bit of chlorine. And there's probably some excess oxygen as well. So I'm going to fit the valve works over here. I think it makes sense to put a bridge here. That is the CO. This is the CO2 pipe here. I can go up here. This is just going to go to the. This is just going to go to the rocket. So what I'll do is I'll bridge this. I'm just pausing it while I'm doing this because the dupes don't have anything else to do, and I don't want to make them do work they don't need to do. So the CO2 will go into the rocket rather than the oxygen we're just dumping into space. So then this will be the mixture of gases. I don't actually need this plant here. If we're gonna, I don't think we're gonna make this a nature reserve. I think we're gonna make the nature reserve over here. So I think I might just remove these plants. In fact, I could put another filter over here. Maybe this is where I put the filter. Yeah, I'm going to dig this up. We've only got 3 plants here. I'm not going to pit plant here, so we'll make our own nature reserve somewhere else. Also, there's all these tiles here I forgot to dig out. So you know what? Just forget this. I'll do something over here first. Yeah, get on with that first. There's plenty of stuff for you to do. I'll put this all on the same priority, that's fine. And I think what I'll do is I'll just make a load of these valves. We'll make one for each gas, and we'll filter them out to where we want to go. I want to make sure that oxygen isn't loading on from here. Let's see. That can go there, that can go there. This will go here. And then what I'll do is I'll put another valve in here. I'll need to be a little bit clever with this. We've not got a lot of space to fit this in. Also, sorry for the lack of music at the moment. We're, yeah, you guys can build this first, and then we'll get the music back. That seems like a plan. Yeah, this one can go up here too, that's fine. There we go. Return of the music. Right. I think it's going to be a little bit challenging for me to fit this in here. What I need is the valve exit to be here. And I need the bridge exit. I need the bridge bit to be here. So we can let it out this way. Actually, the neutronium will stop us getting it out this way anyways. Let's see how far I can actually stretch this gimmick. So let's see. So this is going to be extra oxygen. So we're going to try and fill this with what? I'm going to try and fill this with oxygen. But then this pipe can't go anywhere. I think I may need to give this a bit more space. You know, I think I am going to move this up here, because the natural gas is going to be coming in over here. We'll just build this over here, and there's a bit more space over here. But let's see. If I was going to have natural gas come through here, that would probably come through... Probably have like a two-way bit here. So that would go like... Yeah, clear that. And then I can have a bridge go through there. Or actually, instead of doing that... Sorry, I'm getting lost in the source at the moment. This could be the output. Which will be natural gas. This will be the input. So this will go over here. And then go in here. So what I need is gas valve to go here. That needs to be the terminus. I need the bridge to load onto the loop here. Actually, maybe what I do is... I do it like this. No, that's not... I get too clever. Let's just make a separate bridge for this. So I'll put this over here. That's going to be the natural gas. That's going to be the mixed gases. This is going to be the non-natural gas. Yeah, I think that's fine. Well, I need to do this slightly differently. I need to make this a C. Yeah, that should be fine. No, that's not. I've done differently here. I'm getting myself really confused at the start of the stream. That's not a good sign. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. There's a reason I waited until today to do this as well, because yesterday my brain was way too frazzled. Right, so that needs to go like this. Okay, there we go. So then this will circulate, and then the natural gas will come out of here, and then the regular gas will Ah, bollocks. So I haven't got anywhere to take this. Trying to fit this all into this gap is going to be very annoying. So just put it like... Yeah, because I can't fit it there either. What if... I think trying to fit this between these two pipes is just a non-starter. I think it's going to be too complicated. I mean, maybe I fit something down here. And then we bring it back up through here. Leaves a bit more space. Right. Cancel all of this. Yeah, I'm trying to be cleverer than I am. I think I just need to I'm basically just trying to do this without using any power, but just using the mechanical filters. I think I could probably do it here now. Right, so let's put the bridge here. And then I can stick the... No, because I need to be able to access that end. Yeah, that's the whole point of me doing this. Right, so this needs to go up here. Then I need to stick the bridge end somewhere I can take it off again. So, like, here. And then I can bridge this. This will all make sense in a minute, I'm sure. Right. And then what we do is we put the gas valve in. Yes. And then that goes like that. So what will happen is the mixed gases will go in here, the natural gas will go through this bit, so that will come up here, and then we'll bridge this way again. Yeah, like that. And then the non-natural gas will go through here. Okay, I think that's how we do it. Yeah, that should work. But what I need to do is I need to prime this, which I could do because I have a single blob of natural gas in here. So that's good. Okay. We did it. Right, that should work. So then this is going to be a mixture of oxygen and chlorine. And we can just literally take this and vent it, I don't know, over here. Then what I'll do is I'll just put a bridge here. And make this another bridge. And then that way the flow won't get confused. Okay, this should work. Right. Let's get it built. Let's get it built. Well, aren't you glad you watched me fiddling around with that for like 15 minutes? You guys don't have anything else to do, so you should get this all done at Priority 5. It's gonna be beautiful. Also, we haven't got any, like, ding-dongs here either anymore. Ding-dongs. Notifications. So we need to set the flow rate through this to be very low. Set that to 0.1. So then what should happen is the natural gas will now flow through here very haphazardly while all the pipe segments get built. And then that will start circulating around this. So that's doing that now. So that's primed. And then we just connect this. And the excess will go into the gas range. And then now this gas is being filtered for natural gas as well. That's good. So then if we set this to pump again, we'll end up with a mixture of oxygen and natural gas. This is set to only pump when the gas is at a certain pressure, so it shouldn't be pumping all the time. And as a reminder, these gas valves don't use any power, so that's why we're doing it this way. What happens is the natural gas goes up through this pipe, and the oxygen goes through this pipe, because it can't fit onto this little loop, due to how gas pocket merging works. And then we end up with a little bit of carbon dioxide through there as well. Most of it goes through here. And that's all good. And we aren't getting rid of chlorine in this. There shouldn't be too much chlorine gas down here. We have a tiny little bit from bleach stone off gassing, but that's okay. And then we have a separate one up here for hydrogen. There's where is this just gathering all the farts to be cooked with? Exactly. That's what we're doing, because we don't have any natural gas vents on this planet. So I'm only really going to be using it for cooking. I'm not going to use it for power. But this means that we're actually filtering the natural gas rather than just venting it into space now. So that's good. That's what you type that sentence. Oh yeah, you should see, I mean, on this planet, when we were setting up our first freezer, we didn't have any hydrogen, so we literally filled the freezer loop with natural gas. We have a fart-powered freezer. We filled all the steam turbine rooms with natural gas as well. And I wouldn't recommend doing this, because it's not as thermally conductive as hydrogen. But it's a thing you can do. But I mostly did it because it was funny. Right, that's all done now. That's good. So, what else do you need to do? Right, next stage is transformers. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the transformers over here. I'm going to build them one layer up from this, just to future-proof it. We'll set the tiles here. Dig this all out. The abyss light stays here, so it's good. We're going to murder this poke shut. And then we'll start making transformers up here. And what I'll do is... Let's see. I'll build a ladder going this way. That's where the neutronium ends. This is going to be the top of the spine. And then you'll get to see how I do transformers. And we're just going to make the column go as high as we can over here. And we're actually going to do it to space, and we're going to drywall it, because we have enough granite. And frankly, we lack space for other things. Because we want to fit the nuclear plant and all the dupe quarters and everything in here. And we don't really want to touch this radioactive biome. We want to let the bees just go crazy on it. And then what we'll do down here is we'll make an entrance into this bit where we grab all of this hydrogen. But we'll do that later. Yeah, so grab all the lumber, that's fine. You can start digging all of this out. What I'll do is leave that there for now. Dig this. This shouldn't fall down, and then we can dig this out as well. You guys aren't going to be able to breathe over here because there's so much hydrogen, you know. Perks of the job. You have oxygen down here though, so now as we dig this all out, we'll make more space for the hydrogen. Right, let's just dig it like this. We'll put some ladders in or something. There we go. Yes, bombs are all working nicely. We have a little bit of excess hydrogen stored up here. I think what I'm actually going to do is we're just going to start pouring all the salt water down here. So yeah, I think we're literally at the point where we just tell the dupes to dig up the rest of the asteroid. I don't want to, I don't want the gas flow to be impeded anymore. So you can literally just dig all of this, and we'll just let the salt water out. I don't think it can flood anything important. Although we won't enter here right away. We need to open this door. So you're going to need to build a tile here so you can actually open the door. Love doors. Same for this one. Because we can't deconstruct the door until we've opened it. What we got? I'm looking for more dupes. Do we have any farters? No. Sandstone, whatever. Whatever. So I think what I should do is I should prioritize this digging first. Get this done first, and then we'll come over here and do the rest. Dig this out as well. Because I basically want this hydrogen to flow over here so that we end up pumping it up with our natural filter. Shearium full, that is somewhat likely. And wrangle that and eat these. Computer is behaving today. Frames aren't too bad, so that's nice. Build that. I'm singing. I am very amused. I do like the singing dupes, they're my favorite. I think Quinn is actually my favorite dupe. Actually, am I a Quinn? Oh. What if I remove my hair? I should be a Quinn, surely. Yeah, I'm a Quinn. Look at that haircut. Alright, there we go. I get a special hat. I'm gonna give myself the boffin hat. So that we can see my lovely hair. Hello, Kahako the Fae. Is that how you pronounce that? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday evening, if it is evening where you are. At the moment, we're expanding our base on the radioactive ocean asteroid. We built our big spawn yesterday, so we have enough oxygen production for 30 dupes. And that's all coming off this very conveniently placed water geyser. So we're pumping this faster than it's erupting, hopefully. So, let's wait for the game to chug it over. And, yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a big column of transformers. We're going to make more solar panels, and then we're going to finish our recreation buildings. And then once we've got enough morale, we'll get the rest of the dupes brought over here, and we'll start building the big nuclear reactor, which I think is going to go here. But we'll see how that goes. Now, there was something I was going to do that I've forgotten. Hoping you guys can actually come over here and do this. No. Oh, you need to come in and open it from the other end, don't you? That's very annoying. Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys can just climb over the door, so I'm not overly concerned. There you go. You can dig these sands. That's fine. Sands. Sands Undertale. What else was I going to do? I've completely forgotten what else I was going to do. I need to sweep this so that we're not running this light all the time. This is why it's lightweight plates, but I couldn't think of a better way to automate the lights here because of how close everything is together. This oxygen is still hot, so we are heating up the base at the moment, but we have this big cool salt slush geyser that's going to start erupting soon, so I'm not too worried. You ended up lurking a bit on yesterday's stream. I'm wondering what kind of spawn is that. I'm kind of new and only ever made the Rodriguez. So, hold on, who's trapped? Oh, you're trapped. Hold on. Cancel these. Dig those. You should dig these next. Just make sure that Ada can get out of here, because the oxygen is tenuous. This area. But yes, I'll break the plant first. Nobody likes plants. I'll answer your question in a minute. Right, are you gonna dig this? No. Someone else go at these then. There you go. Fart Bubbles is on the job. Right, I think you'll be okay, Ada. Go. Yeah, you're fine. Right, so this is a flooded electrolyzer. So this is my own sort of way of laying it out. You don't have to lay it out like this. But the basic premise is that we have two different types of liquids. In this case, we have brine on the bottom and salt water on the top. And they're both very low amounts of liquids, like about somewhere between 100 and 1,000 grams per tile. I used to do this with a lot of liquid, but it turns out doing it with a small amount of liquid is more efficient, or it breaks less often. But anyways, because the electrolyzer is covered in liquids, but it's not enough liquid mass to flood it, the gas is trying to escape this tile. But what happens is it gets pushed out these ways instead. And because the hydrogen is lighter than the oxygen, the hydrogen gets pushed up here, and the oxygen gets pushed in here. And then because the pressure over here is less than... because it's a liquid covering it, you're not getting the gas overpressure threshold. So that means this machine is running at the full flow rate. So it's emitting the max amount of oxygen, consuming the max amount of water. And all the oxygen is ending up in here, pressurizing indefinitely. And all the hydrogen is ending up in here, pressurizing indefinitely. So this will keep going forever. Because you don't get pressure damage from gases in this game. Which I wish they would change, but they haven't, so we can do this. If you want, you can have automation here to stop this running when it gets to like 1,000 kilograms per tile in here, or even just 20 kilograms per tile. I like to have a pretty decent stockpile in here, though. I'm basically just converting all of this water straight into oxygen and hydrogen and storing it in here, instead of having a water tank to handle this geyser. We're just turning it all into infinitely stored gas instead. And then we have two pumps in here, because this produces more oxygen than one pump can handle. One pump in here. You can connect these all at the top here and have just one pump for the hydrogen, that's not a problem. But I like to have all of these be independent. Each one of these is enough for, I don't know, about 8 dupes. 8 or 9 dupes. So we're going to have 30 dupes over here, so that's why I've got 4. But I've done it like this so that we can, if we need to maintain them, we can break into one at a time and fix them. And the others can keep running in the meantime, so there'll never be a point where we just run out of oxygen production if we need to fix it. But we shouldn't need to fix it. But anyways, I think that's the complete explanation of how this works. We have a coolant pipe through here, but this obviously isn't very effective at the moment because we haven't got any coolant. We're getting our coolant from this cool salt slush geyser. We'll eventually make this a better source, but I'm not too worried about the hot oxygen at the moment. We are heating up the base, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I like laying it out this way as well, because we can fit it in this neat sort of 4x11 arrangement, which means it's 2 normal 4-tile high floors with floors in between, and then you can just keep stacking it this way. Like the more you need, you can just keep extending it this way. And in this case, I've just fit the hydrogen generators underneath each thing. So because each one of these electrolyzers produces enough hydrogen to run a hydrogen generator. And in terms of wiring, we could literally just hook up these wires to the hydrogen generators and have each one be on a battery. You can actually hook this up with regular wire if you do just one line per generator. But I've got 2 on here with some conductive wire. And yeah, it generates more power than it consumes because of the hydrogen. So this is completely independent from the power from the base. I've set some atmos sensors up here so that the gas only pumps when there's enough gas in the reservoir. Because you don't want these gas pumps pumping when there's not very high pressure, because then they're not very power efficient and you might actually run out of power. So you want to make sure they're always pumping like a full packet through here. But if you do that, you generate more power than you consume. So we can power some other stuff off this at some point, and that's the next project. I mean, everyone's idle at the moment because we're running out of things to do, because I've been talking. But we're going to build a load of transformers over here, so let's actually get these laid out. So what I'm going to do is... we're going to have the heavy wire go along this ladder. And then I'm going to have 6 tiles here. And then we'll have the actual access shaft go up here. So this can go like that. And for now, you guys can leave this like this. Yeah. Let's make sure that you guys keep digging out all of this. Are you actually opening these doors? You do need to open these doors at some point. Yeah, you've opened this one, so we can remove that now. Good. He's thinking about it. He's not sure whether he wants to open the door or not. Let's hook that up there. Then I'm just gonna ladder this for now. I need to update that command. I think it's mostly correct, but there may be 1 or 2 things wrong. So we have fast track. That's a local mod, so you have to install it locally because it's in beta. But that's helping us get some extra frames. It's performance. It's a performance mod. Pliers. I should remove that because they've added the disconnect tool to the game, which is basically pliers. Yeah. True tiles, that's what we've got here. That's why all these tiles look different than usual. So it just changes the texture, so it tells you what material the thing is made of. So you can tell this installated tile is made of igneous rock. This airflow tile is made of aluminum. This just helps me make sure I'm not building things out of the wrong materials. And it looks pretty. It adds some visual variety to the game. But yeah, this is my favorite mod. Highly recommend it. We have more marble sculptures. I guess that... hold on. I've got some marble sculptures over here. Let's see. Yeah, I've got some toads over here. I've got like a little red panda. I haven't built too many of those, but we've got more options here because of a mod. We have tinted aqua tuna liquid. Ooh, I like that mod. Let me show you that one quickly. So... well, that's not running. Let's go find one that's running. You guys are running because I haven't given you anything to do. Like, all the idle dupes are just training their athletics on the wheels while we're waiting to give them something to do. Yeah, this aqua tuna is full of polluted water, so the tinted liquid mod shows you that it's polluted water running through the drum. So again, I like that. These are all running on polluted water. But yeah, that's a mod that I like. And then better info cards just helps condense some of the hovering information, so you can better read it. Suppress notifications. I like suppress notifications a lot. So over here on our sulfur cooler thing, we have a load of damaged pipes, but I just hid the notifications using the suppress notification thing, because I don't care that they're damaged. So now I can hide that. Looks like our sulfur thing is turned on again. That's good. Who's trapped? I need to pay more attention to these guys. They're getting trapped a little bit. Right, let's yellow... Actually, you know what? I know how to solve this problem. There you go. Right, there you go. Problem solved. But yes, mods. Traffic overlay is one of my favorite mods. So it doesn't save the data between sessions, but when you start your session, it will start generating heat map data based on where your dupes are running around. So this way, I can decide, looks like all the dupes are running through this corridor and going down this ladder. So that means I should prioritize replacing this ladder with plastic and these tiles with plastic to get them to move faster. So that's why I like this mod. And then we also have the pip plant overlay, which highlights tiles that pips can plant on when you're trying to do wild farms. I haven't done a wild farm in ages, but we basically couldn't do it without this mod because I kept getting confused about where the pips were going to plant. It's just a visual aid. But yeah, those are my mods. I think that's it. I don't think I have any other interesting mods. Yeah, let's keep building these out here for now. Because we're going to fill these with transformers. Do I want to make this 2 columns? I don't think I do, because all the conductive wires are going to come down here anyways. I've done this thing where my transformers, I've ended up having 2 columns, and then I've kind of struggled to fit all the wires everywhere. So we'll just have it be 1 tall column here, I think, and we'll have it go into space. But we'll need to make a... Probably need to make a transit tube for that. It's gonna be annoying. This can be a tile because make this tile eventually. Construct these. Deconstruct all of this stuff is bad. But yeah, the thing I really like about this game as well is mods don't disable achievements. The game trusts you to not cheat yourself out of achievements. Turning sandbox mode on or debug mode on, or using a debug command will disable achievements, but having mods won't do that. I like a lot. I'm gonna leave this here for now. This is getting annoying. Why are you guys so slow? Oh, you're just relaxing. Oh, okay. That's fine. Right, let's make sure. So, glass production. For some reason, all of our glass production is over here. We never put this in a proper room, and we're just dumping the glass down here into this water. It is what it is. Someday, I should make an actual sand boiler to make glass. I didn't fit one in here. These too hot. These are too hot. Dump some more liquid in here. There's not a huge amount of steam pressure in here. That's probably why. Let's just temporarily hook this over here. We'll get some more steam in here for a better buffer. Should start running again in a minute. Hopefully. Oh, wait, I think I need to connect this up here, actually. Let's do that. This doesn't need to be insulated either. Yeah, let's cool this one down. Then that can actually help take the heat out of this room. Yeah, I think on my next run, I might shy away from the self-cooled turbines, because I am needing to dump more water in here a bit. They kind of... If they break in a fragile way where you need to fix them. Which is not ideal. Alright, I think that'll do. This won't off-gas, we're fine. Looks like we ended up with some sour gas in here, nice. The sign of a good base is the random sour gas tile. Looks like we got some sour gas over here as well. Oh, that's not good. I think I need to dump some petroleum in here then. And I should dump some petroleum in here too. Yeah, that will do, I guess. There's not very much gas over here anymore, so I'm not too worried about that. I know I've got some idle dupes over on the other planet at the moment. I just want to make sure they're doing this. Charles Darwin, you can get on this job. Yes, really, you should push the right up here, because that could boil. Where are you? Oh, you're under the transit tube. Okay, that's fine. Wait, are you guys actually trapped? You are trapped. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Oh, you're fine. Oh no, you're trapped in this perfectly oxygenated area. What are you gonna do? Should be fine. Looks like the oil has gone over here. Looks like we've got a vacuum in here again. Oh, that's the wrong one. Looks like that kind of didn't work. Well, whatever. This should be fine. I'm not going to worry too much about this. I mostly just want to make sure stuff isn't breaking completely over there. Otherwise, I'm mostly alright with it. Look at the carbon dioxide we got down here. The dupes are going to maintain this every now and then, so I should probably put some drywall down here as well. We'll just make this regular color wall. And then that will go with the monument wall that we've tried to preserve. Really succeeded at. I think you could reach all of that. But this could be priority 1, because I don't really care about this. Yeah, just keep digging this out for now. That's fine. We can ladder over here just to get this finished. I want to make sure we're not breaching space. In terms of glass, I have queued it up to be made over here. You guys are making it. You guys need to send it to Atomiel. So you guys need to stop sending diamond and steel and start sending glass. How much diamond do we have over here now? Quite a lot, I imagine. We have 6.3 tons of diamond. That would do. But we'll just put aeropods in a lot of places. What's a decor like? Could be better. There is a lot of debris down here, so that's not helping. I think what we'll do is we'll dig this out as well. Just quite carefully. So I want to make sure the sand doesn't expose space. That should be fine. Yeah, we'll get this hydrogen flowing over here. And then we've got a 7-tar gap over here. So now this is actually dug out a little bit. What I can do is seal these off. And I'll show you how I like to do my transformers. And this isn't the best way of doing it. This is just the way that makes sense to me. So what I do is... first of all, let's make these out of gold, because I'm probably not going to cool them very quickly. Oh, we've stopped importing gold. Well, we'll just make them out of aluminum then. I hate how this game actually convinces me to say aluminum. So, first thing we do is build the transformers like this. Then we put some batteries in. These can be jumbo batteries or smart batteries. I'm going to use jumbo batteries for now. This is the wall. So what will happen is, I'm going to make this... Yeah. I'm going to make this a wall. So what will happen is, the heavy wire will run this way. Dupes generally won't go down here unless they're building stuff related to this area, so they won't get exposed to the negative decor from the heavy wire. And then we'll literally just run it like this. And we're going to use the heavy wire because we have a load of metal ore here that we're not really using. What we do with that is we connect it to these pairs here. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to have... Oh, we connect it to the batteries as well. That's important. Make sure the batteries are all connected to the wall. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take some conductive wires. So these are coming off the transformers. So all the power is being stored on the heavy wire. And we're taking it off the heavy wire via these transformers. We're stepping it down to go to our consumers. So this one will plug into, say, our arcade cabinet or something else that consumes about 2 kilowatts. And then this will be the producers. So that will just come straight out of here. And then that will connect to, like, say, a line of solar panels. And because we've got transformers here, you need to limit the producers inputting onto this to 2 kilowatts as well. So just be aware of that. But then what that means is, if I just put all my transformers here and the heavy wire and the batteries here, I can just centralize all of my power systems. And what that means is, I can take extra energy generated from these electrolyzers and use that to run other stuff as it's needed. Same with like loads of steam turbines. Like if the steam turbines are running, they'll load the central power bank, and then I can take power off of those as needed. So that's just how it makes sense to me, but what that ends up resulting in is we have a heavy wire on one side of the map, and then the rest of the map is just covered in sheets of conductive wire as we try and lay everything out. But the conductive wire doesn't have a decor penalty, so I don't mind that. And then the advantage of doing it like this is you can literally just duplicate it. Wrong button. You can literally just duplicate it like this and stack it on top of itself. And that's all there is. That's all there is to it. And I like doing it vertically. I need to figure out a way of making these spines that runs horizontally. Because sometimes I end up with a load of space. Because then what I could do is I could run it through the top of space and save the rest of the space in the base for other things. It's the wrong button. Right, no farters, so I guess we just take some rust. We haven't done anything with rust, and we're not going to. Yeah, then you can come in here and build all of this. Get rid of the stupid pinch pepper nut. And... you know what? You can dig this out too, that's fine. So this is where I'm going to have my branches. So I've got like a 24 by 4 room here for branches. And then we're going to have another access shaft over here. There. Put some fire poles here as well. And what we're going to be ranching on this planet is a couple of Drekos, just for reed fiber and plastic. Pips, because we want to do stuff. We're growing lumber from all these trees anyways, so we'll feed that to some pips. Actually, they need to eat off the tree, don't they? I didn't really fully consider that. So we can't use these... we can't use the bathroom trees for the pips. I'll think of something. We'll definitely have a Paku tank somewhere, because we want the surf and turf. Hello, Abbott. How are you doing? We are just clearing some space on this asteroid at the moment. Let's see. Dig this out as well. Obviously, this is going to be pretty hot. Don't worry about that. You use the natural tiles right under the ranch area to let the pips plant wild trees. Yeah, I think that's going to be what we do. I think we're going to make some... yeah, I think we can leave these natural tiles here. Have some pips in here. Yeah, good idea. Very good idea. Maybe we'll get some more natural tiles up here, making them somehow. Probably with the manual airlock exploit. Let's show how that works. Probably not today. Sorry, I probably should have asked if backseating is chill. Yeah, the general rule of backseating is I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I have the right to just do what I want anyways. So I'm not guaranteed to listen to you if you're backseating. But if I mind, I'll say. Go read not trees for 24 pips. Yeah, because I haven't actually looked at cuddle pips too much. So, pips. Because the last time I did pips was before they added cuddle pips. So, the 0.4 units per cycle of this, or 0.4 units per cycle of this. And then the cuddle pips are affectionate. They eat slightly more, they produce slightly less dirt. But if you're wild, planting doesn't matter anyways. And yes, they don't get as cramped. Okay. We'll do yeah, we'll do that then. We'll do cuddle pips. Rip this tile. But I'm not going to do that today. We're going to do some other stuff today. And I want to get the Drekos going before we do that anyways. Also, I should have built these tiles here. All the hydrogen left went over this way. We may have to refill these with hydrogen, but that's okay. You can leave the eggs inside. Yeah. I want to try out the cuddle pips. Because I haven't actually done that yet. There you go, eat those guys. Right, can you also priority 9 dig this? And then glass. Where is the glass coming from? Are we actually loading glass in here? Yes, we are. We're just about to get it sent out. That's good. Yeah, my main goal today is just to get solar panels up. I think what I'm going to do... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the lead over here. Oh wait, we've got the payload thing here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a transit tube here, and we're going to leave that all the way over here. And then we'll extend that transformer spine out into space. I do need you guys to actually get on doing this as well. But yeah, in terms of wire, this really needs to be conductive wire. But haven't quite got there yet. Who's suffocating? You've ended up in a situation, haven't you? Uh-oh. Is this actually a problem? Hold the fuck. Yeah, this is a situation. So, do you have digging 2? You have digging 1. You do have digging 2, okay. So you guys need to dig this out and then get up here. That's fair. Yeah, no deaths, please. No deaths. We'll leave this alone for now. Is the radiation that bad? The radiation is actually really high here. It's about 400... It's 375 rads per cycle. What we'll do is we'll put the dupes on a double bathroom schedule while we're getting this built. And that should do. So that's why I have the lead tiles here. Let's see. Think about how this is going to go. I mean, I want the transit tube here anyways. Because I'm not going to have an ammo suit dock over here. We don't have a huge amount of plastic at the moment. So I'll just lay this out just to... so that I remember where it's going. How many times can you make them poop a day? Well, we're going to make them go twice a day. I think that's about as much as you can do. Because they won't go unless they've got, like, 40% bladder, I think. Don't quote me on that. Hey, Oblivisk, how's it going? You have a chonky fish there. Actually, how are the fish? Let me do a quick fish update. Where's Whiskers? Whiskers is down there at the moment, having a nap. Very conspicuous loach. Everyone else is doing fine. Yeah, get this built first. Wait till the same mass comes out. Yeah, so every time a dupe goes to the bathroom, they produce 6.6 kilograms of excess polluted water. So if you make them go to the bathroom twice per day, they'll produce twice as much water. Because it's not dependent on the amount of bladder they have, it's just dependent on whether they actually go use it or not. So you can get more water out of your dupes doing that. But the reason I'm doing it is because when they go to the bathroom, it cleanses rads from them at quite a fast rate. So I'm getting them to cleanse their rads twice a day. So once we start doing a load of stuff in space again, that's what we'll do. But I'm not going to build the next row. Actually, I could build another solar panel here now. That would be worth doing. Oh, this is going to be annoying. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? Let me build these here. Right, I'm going to speed up now. You guys know what you're doing. In terms of priorities, you can prioritize this stuff. We'll put the extra solar panel in here. This should be the extra glass. No, that's gold. Okay, and you need to stop sending over gold. Is that... Oh, that's coming from here, isn't it? Yeah, this is full of gold. I love gold. Then the glass will get sent through here. We're going to need to start sending plastic as well. So let's actually stop sending glass. Stop sending that. Let's start sending plastic. And I'll do the same over here. And then we'll finish the transit tube off down here. We want to make sure the dupes can get over to this half of space. Then we'll just seal the base up here. In fact, what I might even do is I might just build this here. Why the ball of power on the left? This is where I'm going to hook all of my power sources and consumers into. So all of our transformers and batteries are in one place. And then all of the power sources in the base are going to be centralized. Because we're going to have hydrogen generators, we're going to have the nuclear plants, we're going to have all the steam turbines from that. I'm going to plug them all into this central power bank over here. Just so I can keep my power organized, and like if we get excess power coming off the spawn, we can use that to power things. Just centralizing power management. Right. Let's do this. Do I use rocket batteries? I haven't. Oh, I'm getting a call at the moment. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, that's just the builder confirming gonna come over and do some work tomorrow. Right. Continue. Also, sorry. Let me get my camera back up. My phone is busted at the moment. Like my charging port is actually fucked. So I'm gonna need to get a new phone. Because I can barely charge it at the moment. So I've got it plugged in next to my desk at the moment. I have to unplug it whenever I need to do something. I'm basically just trying to eke out all the battery power until the weekend. Also, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. I'll fix it. I'm not sure. I could get it fixed. This phone's quite old anyways. Also, it looks like you've actually come down here now. What's up with that? What are you grabbing? Really? That's where you're grabbing the rock from? That's really funny. Yeah, let's keep building these over here. And we'll clear all of this material. We'll leave this until last. That's what they want you to think. Yeah, I mean, we've had this phone longer than we've had other phones, and to be honest, it's still pretty good, so maybe I should try and get the charging port fixed. The only thing is, like, how long does it actually take them to fix phones like that? Like, how long am I going to be without the phone? I don't know, because I've never actually done it. Yeah, this way you should be able to replace all of the sealing without letting all the gas out, hopefully. Yeah, this seems good. And then, you can just come over here and dig this out, I guess. You change the display, took 2 hours. Yeah, because the problem is the charging port is built into the phone, and I'm not really sure how that would work. Getting that fixed. Yeah, you guys need to dig this next. Yeah, that's fine. You guys run that. Circuit overloaded. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a thing. I think I need to do some kind of... I think I need to do something better over here. You know what, I'm just going to disconnect this for now. We'll get the first lot of transformers up, and we'll start... what we'll do is we'll make a conductive wire that'll go straight to the transit tube. Make sure that's being charged independently of everything else, because otherwise it's going to break the wires. Yeah, if I wall this off, then we'll have this space up here as well. We'll just need to make sure to drywall this. I hope you're not actually getting trapped in here. I think you might be. No, you're okay. Right, let's speed up again. Did I unlock all the wallpapers? Let's have a look. I love the music in this menu. They need to play this music in more places. No, there's loads of wallpapers we haven't unlocked. I haven't actually looked at all of these. Got the pastel pink, we've got the pastel yellow. Balm lily, ooh, that's nice. Cloud print, wow. There's some, oh my god, there's a coffee print. Oh my god. I forgot how many of these there were. See, now I'm really annoyed because I'm getting duplicates. And it actually says that I have 2 of them. So I presume at some point you're going to be able to, like, exchange duplicates for something? Because it is actually keeping track of them. Yeah, what else we got? We got Aquatic Mosaic. This is nice. The Bush Bar print. Nice. Aquaplade. Sunshine. Pastel Poker. These are so good. And then you've got all the colors as well. I'm like, these are such good additions to the game. Like, they just let you make your bases way more individual and personal. We got a watermelon. You put this in the lab with all the research stations, and then your dupes can discover watermelonium. A strawberry speckle, that's nice. Satsuma slice. We've already got the lime one. Sour lemon. Oh, there's a lemon as well. Grape escape. Juicy blueberry. Why are there so many fruit-based ones? Red. You just got the solid colors as well. Man, I'm excited about these. Okay, enough of that. Oh yeah, and it's 100 kilograms now. Yes, the drywall is less material, so that's nice. Oh, now you're standing on the sand and doing this. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Nice. How's the glass? Glass is almost there, that's good. So we can deconstruct the buildings here and put in another solar panel. So what I'll do for now is I'll leave one solar panel. I'll leave one set of solar panels powering everything, and then we'll build more across the whole top. And then we'll plug those into the spine and use them to power everything. That before the last update. Yeah, so this is why I'm going to restart a run, or make a new run at some point, because this run is without the meteors. So obviously, solar panels in the version of the game that's currently available, slightly more complicated. But yeah. What's going on over here? You murder more Dracos. It's fine. Murder these guys. There's a mod that lets you get an update. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I think because they're still kind of changing the stuff related with meteors. Like I've seen the test updates that they're doing, or the new stuff that they're adding. I'm just gonna leave it until they're finished with meteors, and then I'm gonna start a new run. That's the plan. Also, we have an unreachable. It looks like you're trapped. I think we need to yell alert this. Yeah, it's really buggy. Yeah, so we're just leaving that for now. We at the point. I think we're at the point where I'm going to put everyone back on the rad schedule. The rad schedule. It's rad. Everyone who's on Atomiel, go here. Regolith planet is a mess. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to break everything right as I'm wrapping up a run, because then I'm just not going to be motivated to continue. I have that problem enough as it is. Right, there you go. Although, let's actually rearrange this slightly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the downtime here and the bedtime here. And then the bath time we're going to put here. Because we've got an early bird. That's what we'll do. So everyone can go on break now. And you know what? I actually don't mind about this. Just leave this here. Extra radiation protection. Meteors are going through the metal doors. Yeah. I look forward to dealing with that in another run. Maybe we'll do a rock fans only run, although that trait seems very rare. Then again, I haven't actually been looking for it at the moment. Right, so let's just finishing all of this stuff off. We have got enough glass to finish off the solar panels now, so let's prioritize this. And we'll keep extending this out as far as the plastic will let us. So I want to make sure the dupes can get over here quickly. Or the glowers, oh god. Glowing dupe only run. No, I don't think we're going to do a dupe-based challenge next run. I've got a map planned out. It's another Rime map, because we stopped our Rime time playthrough pretty early on into the run. And I felt bad, because Rime is interesting and we haven't done a proper run of it. So we're going to go back to Rime. I found a seed with a load of chlorine vents. So we're going to do lots of geotuning, because I'm aware as well. Like, we set up the puffs. We have the squeaky puffs in here. And the dense puffs, and all the different types of puffs in here. So we have bleach stone. We have, like, 3.5 tons of bleach stone here. And we would have more if we had more chlorine vents. Yeah, it is geoactive, I think. We got all these materials. We didn't actually end up using them. Although, that being said, what I am going to do is I'm going to take the slime and I'm going to bring it over to this planet and we're going to make mushrooms. That's what we're going to do. But then I would have to make sure the slime was getting dumped in here. Probably, or dumped in a liquid. It doesn't off-gas. Maybe we'll just grow the mushrooms here and export the mushrooms. That seems way more mass efficient, just exporting the mushrooms. Yeah, we'll do that. I guess that means we're setting up a mushroom farm. So we need some CO2. We don't have. We have a load of CO2 over here. Can I just grow a load of mushrooms over here with some fertilizer? That's so jank, I love it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just make a random mushroom farm over here. We actually have a CO2 vent here we haven't opened. I don't think we'll need to, though. So, let's see. Farm tiles. Just put these here. What I'll do is I'll fertilize these. I'll deconstruct that vent. We don't need that vent. And then I'll put a joint plate here. This is like going to be a very improvised mushroom farm, but I do actually want these for the juicer, so this is why we're doing this. And that would be in farm stations. Also, we have so much fertilizer; it seems like a crime not to do this. Hey, City Device, how's it going? We are doing some things. We're mostly cleaning up the Atomiel at the moment, but I am very quickly going to make a mushroom farm over here because I feel like it. We have a big pocket of CO2. If we look at the dusk caps, they don't consume any carbon dioxide. They just consume slime. So we'll just put them here. They should be able to grow here just fine. We don't need too many of these. We just need enough to run a juicer. And then the slime, which is there. What I'll do is I'll make a storage bin down here. That is priority 9. And we'll make that, and we'll fill this with all the slime. You know what? We could even make a conveyor for this. Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, slight tangent. We can make this out of lead. So let's see. Conveyor loader. We'll have a few different conveyor loaders over here. We'll make one for slime, one for oxalite, and one for bleach stone. So let's see. I think what we'll do is we'll make... do like that. I think that makes sense. I'm gonna do this, so might as well do it properly. Game load. You just build the licky thing in rockets. The hand sanitizer, but disable the ASB and let the radiation do the cleaning. I hate off-gassing on my vacuum. Oh, I see. So that's how you move your bleach stone into a rocket. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so then the slime is just going to go over here. So that can come down here. Way too many of these things. Now, I don't think the slime off-gasses when it's on the conveyor. Is that correct? I might be wrong. Also, I'm going to need to shift this slightly. Let's actually just bring it over here. and then that can just come up here. And then what I'll actually do is instead of making... Well, I guess we can hand deliver the first lot of slime. Yeah, hand deliver the first lot of slime. Then as you're building this, we'll dump it over here. You made 50 ton of bleach stone and haven't used a gram of it? Nice. Goals. Oh, that's funny. Right, let's priority 9 this. Because I want to make this a farm. Oh, wait, I'm going to need to put a door here, aren't I? That's funny. Put a door here. Actually, let's see. Yeah, build this. I'm going to speed up again. This is not what I thought I was going to be doing today, but we do need to do it at some point, so we might as well do it today. Also, I love how I've decided to build a conveyor belt system just to this random pocket of carbon dioxide I found. Like, instead of putting the mushroom farm, you know, somewhere actually sensible. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're gonna be auto sweeping the stuff in here as well. So let's see. Yeah, you need to finish this. We're not out of plastic, are we? No, we're not. Annoying. Oh, right, this is what I need to do. There. What's going on with this wall? I want to put an auto sweeper here to cover these. And then if I dump the slime over here. There's so much CO2 it won't off-gas over here. You know what? I've been massively overthinking this. Just ignore this. We'll just put a door here. There's so much CO2 pressure this won't off-gas ever. So we'll just dump it up here. And then this will bring the mushrooms into a loader. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good location. I guess I'm not used to just improvising a build like this, but whatever. So then the mushrooms will go in here, and we're going to payload those. You know what? We're manually telling them to deliver things here anyways. I'm just going to not bother with that. But we will plant them automatically. Unreachable food. Partissimo, you have stranded yourself. Feels bad, man. You know what? If you actually just prioritize these digs, you'll be alright. I should rebuild that vent while I'm here. Just in case. How do I even build that vent? I think I'll just build it down here now. Also, do I actually have the the dust cap seeds here, or am I going to need to import those? Let me click the right thing. That's fungal spore. We have a single fungal spore here. Okay, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I doubt we have them over here. We probably have them over here. So let's see, what are we currently doing? We're currently sending plastic stuff to Tomiel. So let's actually turn this off. We'll send some fungal spores over to the other planet. We'll do that in a minute. Yeah. Was there reed fiber immediately accessible in the flip start? Not even slightly. We had no plants that could handle polluted water on the flip start. We didn't have any on this asteroid. We didn't have any on this asteroid. The only plants we had were the pinch of pepper nuts, which we decided not to do. So, what ended up happening? Why is something entombed? Gas vent. So what ended up happening is, for the longest time, we had our bathroom hooked up to bristle blossoms. That we filtered the excess water and we ran a light with bathroom bristle blossoms. So that wasn't ideal. And then on this planet, we actually fed the excess bathroom water into this oil well, and that was how we disposed of our bathroom water. We filtered it and sent it to the oil well. And then when we landed on Pustulazon, that's when we found the swampy related stuff. So that's when we found reed fiber. So then we put thimble reeds in all the bathrooms. And now, and we still didn't have access to trees. So we came here, and this is where we found our first tree. So that's the whole timeline with the polluted water consuming plants. Wanna go study? Have fun, enjoy your studying. Good luck with that. Let's get this built. Plastic is starting to come in. We'll keep building this out here. Construct this. Sounds like a pretty challenging start. Yeah, the main challenge early on was the lack of water sources. It was the only water source on this flipped asteroid was a hot steam vent. So we had to get this online right away to get enough water for our spawn. And that was fun. We did that very early on. As soon as we could research all this stuff. But the other water source we have is actually this. And that's because we're processing all of the sulfur into mud on this planet with the Sweetles and Grubs. And then we're sending that mud over to this planet to get sludge pressed. So we're getting extra water from that as well. But the oxygen storages in here are actually running a little bit low because we have a lot of water on here from melted ice that we fed into these as well. So we're gradually running out of oxygen on this planet. But we're going to move all the dupes over, so it's not going to be a problem. Oh my god, look at this. We were just talking about this. Let's print a single fungal spore on this planet. Really funny. Game has a good sense of humor. Right, let's print these. Let's plant these, rather. And this needs to be plugged in here. This stuff all needs to be priority 9. The conveyor loader related stuff will wait a little bit. Actually, let's get this built first so I don't forget about it. And then what we'll want to do is we'll want to grow some bristle blossoms here as well and send those over as well. And what we'll do is we'll make sure it's all shoved in the freezer when it gets to Atomia. And then we'll use it for the juicer. These are getting built, that's good. Solar panels been built. Let's build the next 5 solar panels. Then I think I have room for another row of 5. But what we'll do is we'll plug these directly into the transformers instead. Let's see, let's make a tile here. And then this will be the space exposure threshold where we initially pass things through. Actually, instead of doing that, let's dig this. We'll tile this. This is where we'll send the conductive wire through to start with. That's space exposure, so we won't dig that. Dig that. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll seal this in up here, and then we'll pass the wire through here. And then we'll get them to continue building all this stuff. There you go. Hey Julie Pixels, how's it going? We have excavated most of Atomiel now, so the hydrogen is slowly wandering over here. And we still haven't dug up this pinch of pepper. Here you go, dig that up. Yes, so we've been excavating this planet. We're setting up some transformers over here. I've realized I'm going to have the transformers go into space. So I've shifted all of the dupes onto the RAD schedule, where they're going to the bathroom twice a day. Just so they can handle all the radiation out here, because it's ridiculous. And what we're going to do is we're going to expand the transformers all the way up here. We're going to have the solar panels come up here. We're going to connect everything up. And then we'll see what we do. So I'm umming and ahhing about where to put things. Like, how many planets have I colonized so far? 4. This is planet number 4 in this run. We still have the frozen forest that we haven't touched yet. I don't think we're going to touch it, though, because I think we're going to finish the run on this planet. We're going to finish the run with building the nuclear reactor. There's lots of stuff to do. We'll get it all done here. But, yeah, I'm just kind of space insulating this at the moment so that we can just expand the base up here. And then see how much space we have. I'm hoping this will be enough space for 30 dupes. And the ranches. Speed up again. But the other thing we're doing today, for some reason, is we're making we're making a little mushroom farm over here. What do you mean pressure? Oh, the air pressure is too high. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I guess we need to pump some oxygen out of here then. That's annoying. Well, we don't need to pump it. Let's see. How's this going? That was pumping oxygen. That was just pumping random gas out into space. This is for where we had the zombie spores in here. But that's disconnected. So I think what I'll do is I'll deconstruct these. No. Cancel that one. We'll deconstruct some individual tiles and let the gas pressure into here. There's way too much oxygen over here. But the temperature isn't actually that much, so I guess we'll do this for now. I never considered that the pressure would be too high for the plant. Did I say it was my birthday? No, it was Sarah's birthday. It was my partner's birthday. So we went out to Rutland Water to celebrate that. But my birthday is coming up. My birthday is actually in 2 weeks. And I'm going to be back from my holiday on the 21st. So I'm hoping to do a proper stream on the 21st. So there will be a birthday stream. Yeah, let's let all this excess oxygen out in here. I know some dupes are going to get popped eardrums. That's okay. We'll do the same down here. Just do every alternate one. That way the dupes won't wander through by accident. We'll rebuild all of these in a bit. I guess we didn't need to heat seal this, really. Yes, June. June is a good month for birthdays. You don't really need to do this yet, but I'm glad that you've identified this as a greenhouse. Yeah, we need all this oxygen pressure to leach out here. I think I may need to let this out here too. I'm gonna look like such a mess. Also, it looks like we have some trapped dupes. Again. Yeah, you don't want to be trapped out here. Let's get this done. We got igneous rock over here. I guess you could just make a granite ladder for now. Here you go. Don't take it for granted. So there's the transformers built. I could hook these up. Why are these turned off? Batteries are flooded. That's interesting. How did that happen? Why have we got so much salt water over here? You need to sweep this. An interesting problem to have. Yeah, keep building these solar panels. As the glass keeps coming in, let's make another load of glass over here as well. Send that over. Wrong button. There you go. Yeah, keep sending that over. Synchronized soda drinkers. There it is. Right, what is the gas pressure situation doing over here? It looks like it is reducing. We still need it to go a little bit further. But it looks like we're letting some of this gas out here. I'll just speed it up. This should work. We'll know when it's low enough because these will go. Actually, we can mop this as well. That will help. But I think we're nearly there. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna seal this back in. Well, that was fun, and everyone's gonna get popped eardrums, but it's because we ended up pumping a load of excess oxygen out here over the course of many cycles. Actually, you know what? Do the building as priority 8. I want to make sure that we get this swept first. So who's coming in here to sweep these? Mop. I keep saying sweep, it's mop. No one. Well, guess what? It's the other one that we're gonna do. Cry about it. There we go. So that has lowered the pressure in here significantly, so that should be fine now. Body temperature. It's too hot. Why is it so hot? Looks like it's cooling down. I think the water was just hot and that was the issue. Well, this water isn't hot, so... Fan's not hot. Right. Yeah, get these done. We need to make this a greenhouse again. And then on this planet, have we cleared this? We cleared this. No, this is still full of plastic. Well, we do need to send over the plastic, but I'm going to make sure that you load up the seeds next. We need the little spoons. Right, so now what we can do is I'm gonna neaten this up later, but we just need to get this functional for now. These are working again. That's good. So how this works in principle is producer power sources go in here. We're gonna make a gold wire go up here. We'll put a ladder going up here for now, I guess. These solar panels will plug in over here. That's what we'll do. But that's obviously going to take you a while to do. Let's, Because what I want to do as well is I want the transit tubes to go onto a consumer line. I'm going to build another few up here. Let's replace this tile while we can. That can go there. Heavy watt wire comes here. And then this is a consumer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bridge this. I'm going to bridge that, and then we're going to send this wire up over here. I guess we're going to vent a little bit of hydrogen so we can build this. I'm just going to get that yellow letter tip. Don't forget. And then that's going to go over here. And this will run the transit tubes. So that's a lot of metal. It's fine. Because this is eventually going to be the roof of the base. So we're going to build all of this eventually. You know what, actually? Instead of making that insulated tile for now, we don't need this to be insulated tile for now, because that's not going to be where the base proper is. I'm actually going to cancel the buildings here. We're going to make it regular tile. This is quicker to make. There you go. So you're probably going to let some of this hydrogen out here, but that's okay. That was so quick. They built that tile so quickly, I'm impressed. Good job. And then we'll build this battery here. It can go here. So what we'll actually do... That's why we'll make out of aluminium. That's what we got. This wire will go up here. I'll give alert that. And then this wire will go up here, and this will feed the other solar panels. So what I'll actually do is I'll bring this... this. No, not like that. Yep, I thought I was going to do that. So then one conductive wire will handle 5. So that'll be these 5. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. One down here. 1. Oh, we can't. Yeah. Pause. 1, 2, 4. Where have we got the ladder? That's not quite gonna fit. We'll rearrange these slightly. We'll sort something out. But this is just to get it started. So let's actually make this priority 8. We don't need that doing right away. This tile is not getting done as quickly as the other one was. Ada is on it. Ada's gonna handle it. Right. So this could be priority 8. I can go there. Let's speed up again. But yeah, get this all built first, and then once the transit tube is running, we can get the rest of the transformer column built, and then we'll plug everything in properly. We've actually got a decent amount of time, so we might get that done tonight. Who knows? We can try. So, these are growing now. They're farmer's touch. Payload launcher is full of fungal spores, so this should launch in a couple of cycles. Looks like this is working again. That's good. Why are the mushrooms important? The mushrooms are important because we're going to build a juicer on this planet for extra morale. Because I feel like it. You are getting quite irradiated. Also, guess who was involved in the yellow alert? That guy. You've never looked at the building. Yeah, so here's the juicer. So it gives 4 morale, which is pretty good. 1 strength, which is, I guess, occasionally useful. And it requires meal lice, which we'll have from the Dreco ranches, mushrooms, and bristleberries. And we're going to grow bristleberries here too. But we might just import them as well. We can get those stored up. So what I might actually do is... dupes on this planet aren't allowed to eat bristleberries. We'll make sure that we're not cooking any bristleberries. And then... we're growing them over here. We were growing them over here, but we don't currently have water for them because the water's coming from these things. Are we actually sending mud over? We don't have any mud. So I think what we're going to do, because we have so much water on this planet... well, we often have excess water. We don't at the very moment. We'll do a bristle blossom farm down here, just one. So let's see. We'll send them over. This seems as good a place as any. I'm still impressed that these critter droppers haven't failed the whole run. I'm really pleased about that. Let's speed up. So let's put transit tube joint plates here. Then we'll make these. We'll put some doors here. I guess this will be a joint plate as well. And then this could be granite. Actually, why is it granite over here? Why is it granite over here? This should be plastic at this point. Make this all plastic. Dudes. No reason to not be plastic. Actually, you know what? Leave these bits because they're in the ranch, but these bits can be plastic. And then this bit down here can be plastic. There. There you go. And this ladder can also be plastic at this point. So make all of this priority 8. Except this. We've got another unreachable dupe. Where are they? Oh, it's Judy Pixels. Oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, we turned off the... we deconstructed the transit tube. Okay, we need to rescue Judy Pixels. There you go. And we can replace these tiles with plastic as well. You're currently trapped with the Puffs in a room without oxygen. Probably not a massive hazard, but we do need to finish this somewhat quickly. Am I going to yellow alert this? Do I have to yellow alert this, guys? I feel like you're not quite prioritizing this. Okay, now you are. Yes, let's not let Judy Pixels die. So you need to build this one next. These poor guys just trying to figure out all these errands. I forgot that was the only way in and out of these puff branches. There you go. Now you can go. Oh, now you've just decided to go in here and fall asleep. That's really funny. Oh no, you got full bladder. No. No, okay, yellow alert. Yellow alert this. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Who's doing this? Arthur's Crumb? Yeah, that looks like it. No? It says this is your current errand. Right, there you go. Now 5 squared. Yeah, there you go. Right, now you've done that. Right, so now you're awake. You're hopefully not going to pee yourself. Right, let's follow you and double check that you don't pee yourself. This is definitely the most direct route to the bathroom I've ever seen. Yeah, run past the molten glass as well. That's a good idea. Go, plastic tiles, go! Alright, we did it. Good job. You made it. You've lived to tell another tale. Right. I don't know why I decided to make these out of plastic, because that's definitely not what should be happening. What should be happening is we should be making these hydroponic tiles. And I should be putting the farm station over here. You know, I might just put one each end. And then the hydroponic farms can go here. And then lights. Normally I put them on the ceiling, but we have a transit tube running here. I guess we don't need a huge amount of these. I guess I'll just put lights every now and then. Is that central? I don't think it's central. No, it's not quite central. Five, 5, 6, really? That should be okay. So then you can cancel these. Make these plastic. That wire can just come here. And then the water, that will need to come from the carbon skimmer. So at the moment, I've got it prioritizing the electrolyzer first. But I think, in all honesty, I'm just going to run it through here first. So let's actually... Let's actually just take a bit off here. I'm not going to be too fancy with this. Oh. This pipe for? Oh, that's for the skimmer. Right, okay. So that needs to go like... this. And then disconnect these. Already water in there, so that's good. And then I can just go through here. And that can all be priority 9, that's fine. You guys should get that done fairly quickly, you don't have too much else to do. So these need... We have plenty of seeds over here as well. These just need water, so we don't need any auto sweepers in here because we're going to manually pick up the bristle blossoms and put them in the thing. Also, they should make some skins for the floor light. They have skins for the ceiling lights. They should make skins for the floor light. Floor light is underrated. So this is going to be 16 bristle blossoms, so that's going to consume 320 kilograms of water per cycle, which is just over 500 grams per second. Or around 500 grams per second. So that's not gonna be too much water. This should be fine. This is currently dormant though, so it's not actually going to feed them to start with. Although it reactivates in 2.8 cycles. Also, wait a minute. What am I doing? What's wrong with this picture? We're trying to feed bristle blossoms with cool steam vent output. That's not a good idea. We'll need to feed that with water that's on the cooling loop, so let's see. Deconstruct this. So, I need to feed water onto the cooling loop if we're going to take it off the bristle blossoms. This is why I haven't done this yet. So we have a cooling loop here, but this water is all actually closed off from this. So I think what I actually need to do is I need to prioritize loading onto this first. This has become a big mess. So what I'll do is, James Muggs, get out of the way. I need to click the disconnect tool. Send that down there. So we'll try and feed onto the cooling loop first. And then this is where it comes out cool. So that shut off is... How is that activated? That's activated by this thermosensor. I think what I need to do here is... This has turned into more of a project than I thought it would be. What we'll do is we'll take this down here. We'll do this with insulated pipe. Like that. And then we'll put... Actually, I need to move that one over. Sorry, bear with me just 1 second. So we'll put a thermosensor in here, and then we'll put a shut-off here. So if it detects the water is cold enough for Bristle Blossoms, then it will come out of here to this insulator pipe. This will just bridge like this. And then that will come in here. Does not need to be insulated at that point. And then we can deconstruct this here. And then this will be like this. So essentially what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make sure the cooling loop is being filled by the electrolyzer, by the cool steam vent output, and cooled over time. And if it's cold enough, then it will go to feed the Bristle Blossoms. Otherwise, it will keep filling up the loop. But I need to make sure that the loop doesn't get too full of water. So I think I need to do something else here. I think what I actually need to do here is the two bridge thing where the outputs are right next to each other. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually make two bridges here. This one will go like this. Then that. No, that's not correct at all. What am I doing here? It's not correct. All that. I can't fiddle with this stuff. More pipe shenanigans. Right, I think this is what I actually need to do. This is going to make sense. So that goes here. See you later, Pavlov Snore. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I put that there. So I need it to prioritize this loop over loading it on. Okay, I think this works, because then all I need to do is... I think I've just confused myself. So this bridge needs to be first. Then I need to put a bridge here. Okay, I think this is what we need to do. Sorry, this is going to make approximately 0 sense until this is working. Right, there we go. So what this should do is it should have the cooling loop run normally, and if the cooling loop is empty, it will fill up with water from the steam vent, but it won't overfill. Yeah, get that built. You can build all of this. It's not a problem. You will need to build some ladders here, though. Actually, you can build them here. That's fine. This has become the new project of the day. We were initially doing stuff on Atomiel, and now we've become sidetracked. Want to get this farm working. Because all the rest of the water being pumped around is generally pretty hot. But we have excess water here, so I might as well do this. Shearing room is always bloody full. Angle these guys. Eat these guys. Also, out of interest, it looks like the map is mostly carbon dioxide out here now. Copy these over. You could disable these until these are actually running. Pressure is too high again, really. That's annoying. Guess we'll deconstruct these again then. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if this works. How are things going over here? Because I basically just want you to keep finishing all of this stuff. And I know it's going to take you an absolute age. But that's fine. We have the plastic now. I'm just going to make the transit tube exit here. And then this can go there. Nice and easy. Yeah, what are you guys up to? This is mostly what you guys are up to, I think. You are doing it in suits, just taking you bloody ages. Well, that's alright, because I want to focus on this for a minute. I like how this asteroid turned out. It's just... we haven't actually done much with this oil, which is a bit of a shame. But we did use the frozen core. What we used this for is we used it to cool down a load of zombie spores gas to below the threshold. So that was fun. What have we got in here? We got another dupe. I'll take another dupe. No, we got more plastic. That's pretty good. Okay. Put that over here. Now, where am I going to put this juicer as well? I mean, I think it makes sense just to put it over here. Can I get this working today? That's the question. Also, how do I even want to automate this? I think I want to put it here. And then we'll put the soda fountain here. How are these? See, the other thing about this building is it's only 120 watts. So if you have all the ingredients, it's pretty cheap to run. It's pretty good morale. Let's have a think about how this automation is going to work. Actually, you know what? We've got a shine bug in here for now. I'm not going to worry about that. But we'll put a soda fountain here as well, and that will come below 2 kilowatts. So we can hook this up with one conductive wire. Soda. Obama soda. So this could just go up here. And eventually we'll tap this, and eventually we'll figure out something better. That shouldn't consume too much water. In fact, just to demonstrate the principle, I'm going to get the juicer only hooked up to the wire. And hopefully we'll get that working. Right, what is this payload launcher doing? Still got the fungal spores in it. Oh, right. Now we need to fill this with something else. Or actually, let's just set it to 15. Yeah, launch again, please. And then we'll start filling this with gold again. Plastic. Actually, I think we're done on plastic for now. So just gold would be good. Yeah, it looks like we've got a nice amount of hydrogen in this room, but not so much this room, but that's fine, because we have the vent here. Looks like this pipe is actually backed up. Why is that? It's full of oxygen. Because the pressure here is too high. Pressure is kind of too high everywhere. Well, it's not too high, but it's too high to vent from that thing. You know what? I kind of want this to work. Let's just replace this with a high pressure vent for now. I'm gonna get pop eardrums though. It's because the oxyferns are producing extra gas. We're actually slowly overpressurizing the base because of the oxyferns. We just need to get more dupes here breathing the oxygen. That's what we need to do. This is still... I don't know whether that's filling it with hydrogen. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about that for now. We're slowly building this. Right, this needs to be set to send green signal if below 25 degrees. Then we need automation wire here as well. Get that built too. Speed this up, see how this goes. Will we get some juicing going on in an hour? I think we probably will. Because we do already have some cool water, so we can grow some of these. Why are you trying to build these out of copper? Do we have copper? We do. Well, that's fine then. You're still building all these plastic tiles. It's okay. Have you seriously been wrangling this guy the whole time? No? Oh yeah, this is set to auto-wrangle surplus. Oh, so we have been wrangling the puffs in here. Oh, well, that's good then. Looks like we've got more chlorine in here again. That's good. Dense puffed stocks And Squeaky Puff stocks are on the rise. Although, actually, yeah, you've got some oxygen. That's good. Polluted oxygen is somewhat low. Are you actually... Oh, God. What are you doing? Why are you here? Ah, this is the issue. Yeah, deconstruct that. Oh, here. There you go. Now you can escape. If you feel like it. So you're spending quite a lot of time actually just delivering these payloads. I should have probably put a, You know what I can do, actually? You know what, let's do this. Let's actually just seal off this room here. And then open this door up again. And then they can actually just wander in here. That seems like the best use of their time. So let's actually priority 8 the rest of this. And then priority 7 this. There you go. Yeah, this should make opening the payloads a lot quicker. Although, we obviously need to make sure that the dupe that does this doesn't end up trapped in here. You probably didn't need to do this tile, but that's okay. Okay, come down here. Yeah, that's fine. We're farting and complaining about farting next to each other. Feels bad. Right, so now we can just actually open this up again, because you won't be able to get in here without a suit. Good. Right, and now this pipe has filled up with cold water. Good. So that's filled up with cold water. This hasn't erupted for a while. So we've currently drained the cooling loop to do that. But this will fill back up. I have confidence. In fact, let's actually test this. Let's lower this to 10 for now. Pump some extra water into here and see what happens. So the water's going up here, as we expected. I don't know why I built this here. I think this is just so we can pitcher pump water for research. Oh, hold on. I need to close this up again. The pressure has abated. Let's not allow all the carbon dioxide to leave. So the water goes in here, and what should happen... So that is bypassing and going into the electrolyzer because the cooling loop is currently full, but when this opens, it will allow the water onto here when there's a gap in the cooling loop. Instead of it being a bit more complicated than I thought it would be, but I think that's needed. Okay, you know what, just turn this back to 50. But at least this means we will definitely be getting water to this, or just be draining the cooling loop. Which is potentially a problem. Because if we drain all of the water from the cooling loop, then the steam turbine will stop working. Well, that's good. Perhaps what we do is we put an element sensor here, and if it doesn't detect water here, then this also turns off. We get the best way of doing that. So that automation wire can then just come down here. And then I'll just make an AND gate. Something. So if water is in the loop here and it's below the temperature, yeah, so we can just use an AND gate. It's fine. Yeah, get that built. And then that way, if there's no water running through here, it won't start draining onto here. And then the bristle blossoms should start dying before this stops getting cooled. I think. Yeah, look, mushrooms. Mushrooms. I need to make sure that the fried mushrooms aren't being cooked. So you need to stop doing fried mushrooms, which you're not doing. That's good. Idle. You guys are idle because you've actually run out of things to do? That doesn't seem right. Oh, it's because you've only got limited access to these areas. That's not ideal. I mean, I could just start doing some priority 1 errands here. Actually, this should be the ladder. Actually, you know what this should be? This should just be a gas chamber. So this should go up like this. And then build these like this. And that's only if you don't have anything better to do. We're going to have the transformers go all the way up here. We're probably going to drywall all of this so that we can cool it effectively. We like doing these in pairs as well. So we've got 3 pairs here. It's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we want 10 here because then that's going to be a full heavy watt wire. Wait. Is that okay? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so the actual ceiling of the map is what's stopping us from doing any more transformers. But that'll be a 20 kilowatt spine. That should be enough for what we need. That was lucky. And then yeah, I guess these could be low priority as well. Just in case you get bored. And we'll do all the drywall as the last thing. And I'll need to move these wires as well, because they're going to be clashing with the batteries. I didn't think about that. You know what, let's think about that now. Bollocks, we already started building them too. Let's see. So what we need to do is, we need to do it like this. We're going to do this first because it's going to take us ages to build all the drywall and stuff up here. So we're just going to build the wire here first, and we'll rearrange the wire later. And then this can go here. And then, I guess, deconstruct these. Cancel the... What about this? I can go there. Go there. That should be alright. Then just get these done immediately. So don't forget about them. And then I think that's good. Need to make sure that's the correct priority. Yeah, let's make sure that's all priority 8. And then that should be fine. Who's doing what at the moment? Looks like you guys were all asleep. That's fine. What's going on over here? Bristle blossoms. Bristle blossoms are growing. Good. Good. Mission accomplished. And then what we need to do is we just need to set this payload launcher to do mushrooms and bristleberries. The thing is, that food's going to go off unless it gets sent immediately. So perhaps what we do is we send over a very small amount just as a test, and then we build up a big stockpile and send it over later. So let's turn everything off here. And then set this to like... Oh, we'll grow our first batch and then see how far we get. Yeah, priority 9 these. And get them fertilized. We have all the fertilizer. Are you done with this? You are. Good. You're suffocating. You came out without a suit because you went through here somehow. You'll be okay though. Yeah, you'll be okay. Don't fart the liquid lock. Oh, look, yeah, because if they pause here, they might fart, actually. Yeah, look, he did. I think they'll be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, no, look. You need to go and put a suit on. There you go. You know what? You've actually built all of this now. I think at this point I'm just going to cancel the ladders. Yeah, I'm literally going to cancel those and we're just going to get the solar panels built. And you know what? I'm going to cancel this and we're going to build another solar panel here. And this will be a door. And the rest of these will be walls. Except for this one. And I'll let the dupes climb over this bit if they want to. Then this can be a priority 1 ladder. That's where the heavy wire is going to go. And I just realized the silliness that this is. I should have, yeah, deconstruct these. I should be putting a fire pole here. We'll move this over 2 tiles. These don't generate heat. There you go. And then we can do the fire pole. So that can go here. There you go. Then we can remove these. Then the fire pole can come down here. And then this will be the actual wall. Then cancel that. And then this should be priority 1. Okay. Be fine. We'll get these solar panels hooked up soon. Yep, so these are fertilized, they're growing now, that's good. We got our first mushroom. I guess what we'll do is we'll drop these straight in the freezer so they don't go off while we're waiting for them. That's what the purpose of this was. So let's see, that can go... I can just hook straight on here. So, I just take that like this. Yeah, and I can just go straight there. And then these... Yeah, that's fine. We need some water sweepers in here as well. Make sure this is all going in the freezer. So we can do 2 water sweepers, that's good. Actually works pretty well. Except for the fact that they don't quite overlap. Yeah, because... I see, because it's a 9-tile range each. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, we'll just put 2 loaders in. That's fine. There you go. So that should just get dropped straight off in the freezer without going through the kitchen, because we don't want to cook these. And then what am I going to do in here? Deconstruct these. We'll probably make this another rec room. Or I say rec room. We've got a load of cots, triage cots here at the moment, but we'll do something else with that. We have to do that because this is the max size for the farm. Actually, is it? Yes, it is. Good. This carbon dioxide seems to come back in here pretty quickly. Are we still actually dumping more oxygen out of here? Doesn't seem like it. Actually, now that I think about it, is this running at all? Oh, there's oxygen over here, so it's just letting the natural gas build up over here. That's okay, I guess. Who's idle? I'm idle. Where am I? I'm here. I guess you guys are just still trying to access all of this. We have a lot of hydrogen here now. Yeah, what we could do is we could plug these into the bottom once we want to start harnessing that power. But I'll leave that till next time because we just want that to keep running for now. How much oxygen we got in here at the moment? We've got about 500 in each of these. Pretty good. I don't think this overpressurizes until 500 kilograms of pressure. So I think we are still handling it. What is the temperature like, though? Temperature is still okay. This is going to start erupting soon. This is erupting again, so we're getting more water into this now. Let's set this to water. So that should let some water in here again. It's cool. Oh, but you haven't built this Y yet. Okay, that's fine. We need to build the wires over here. I think this will just do. Then this one can just go like this. The buffs, they live. Yeah, we got so much slime here. We're always gonna have slime for these mushrooms. Mushroom is abandoned at the moment. Let's make sure these are getting prioritized. How long are we gonna keep going to? I thought we sent all the fungal spores over as well. We not unpack those? I'll just double check. We're done. I'm sure we. That's still on. Are they just about to get planted? Is that what the situation is? Yes, they're here. They just haven't been planted. Right, okay, look. Look, guys. I'm going to need you to get on that. I'm not waiting around for these mushrooms. What are you guys even up to? It's leaving food everywhere. We need to grow these. There's one. Is that it? There's seed available. I feel like we had more than that. We had a payload full of them. Oh, I am an idiot. We sent them here. We sent the fungal spores here. That was not what I meant to do. Yeah, they're all here. We don't have a payload launcher over here. We didn't want to send the slime, or whatever. Whatever. I knew I forgot to do something. Well, that's annoying. I'm sure we'll get more over time. Yes, you need to get this in the freezer. There we go. Water. Don't really need that. Here you go. So we have meal ice already. Presumably just left over. Randomly, yeah. I may as well just start planting this in here. So what spacing do we do for that? We're not going to follow that one. We're going to follow this one. So we leave 6, and we do 8, and then we do 6. Let's just plant the mealwoods. And then let's make these all plastic so that I don't have to redo them in future. There you go. Because once we dump the hydrogen in here, we're not going to want to remove this floor. Also, let's actually sweep this up. You guys don't want to get sleepy. These aren't growing because the water's been cut off. Why? Because... oh, because you still haven't finished this wire, have you? Wow, you guys aren't really keeping up with the construction very well. Oh, actually that's not the problem at all. The problem is I sealed off the only way they actually had of getting in here. Well, that's certainly true. Yeah, because that was how they got in here. Or I covered it up. That's funny. Well, how are we going to do that then? So we're up to 0.2 cycles. You know what? We're going to go for a mad rush. It's vacuum in here at the moment. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's vacuum in here at the moment. We're going to pump the gas out. Yeah. So, deconstruct. Deconstruct. You can come in here and build all this very quickly before this erupts. And then we'll pump the oxygen out again. And of course, that's going to immediately conduct the heat. Okay, you guys need to get on this immediately. I shouldn't be doing this. But I am, because I can't be bothered. Just get it done. I'm not moving this now. I think this might be the thumbnail. Just like emergency mushroom maintenance. I don't know. Silly dupes. Yeah, we can reach all of that. I just need you to do it before we run out of... before the heat gets too bad over here. You guys are doing this, right? No, you're not, because there's not enough material. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Right, do that now. Please. Pretty please. Yeah, now you farted in the room, but that's fine. That's why we've got the gas pump in there. This gas pump should work again. And then we need to put mushrooms in here. There you go. You guys have 23 seconds. I get the feeling you're probably not going to make it in time. No, you guys have you guys have not allowed me to do this. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, obviously this is going to help condense the steam, but we need you to do this now. You're going to get scolded, probably. It's overpressure because... Oh, right, the steam isn't condensing. Okay. You can do it, I believe in you. Right, there you go. Now get the heck out of there. And rebuild these immediately. At least we have the vent in here again. What is this detecting? It's detecting carbon dioxide. I need to set that to oxygen. And then natural gas. That's funny. Well, at least the steam isn't leaking out of here. But yes, it's getting quite toasty over here. Also, we've been dumping hot water in here the whole time. And I never thought about it. That's not very cash money. Whatever. You're not idle in here, no. I was getting an idle dupe notification, but it's like, no, you're definitely not in here. So now, yeah, just get the oxygen out. And now we'll start getting water through here again. Only issue being, if this is running and it's not receiving coolant through here, then it's going to overpressurize. But we have this thermostat here, so if the water in here is... So the water will only enter this room if it's too hot. And it currently is too hot. Now it's getting the water again. So this is going to occasionally overpressurize because it's not being condensed. That's not good. We'll get all this gas out of here. Then these need to be set to edibles as well. And then what should happen... Oh, what we'll need to do as well is we'll need to make sure dupes aren't eating mushrooms. So no one's allowed to eat mushrooms, and no one's allowed to eat bristleberries. So I get the feeling you guys probably just ate the mushrooms. No, we've got some frozen mushrooms here, that's good. Okay. I could put an extra arrow pot here. Don't need to make that yellow that though. I have a lot of diamond. We got breaking pipes. Ah, the gas pipes were occasionally handling steam. This will be less messy once it stops erupting. This is overpressurizing quite a bit now. This is not as much coolant going through here. I think I need to set this to like 90. Wait. Yeah, so it's below 90 it bypasses this. Yeah, I think we need to cool this a little bit more. Hopefully that will be enough. Then I guess we'll do the pattern in here as well. You know, very important step. There you go. There we go. Drywall, very important. The natural gas has just decided to stay here. I'm just going to keep an eye on this. Oh wait, who's idle? Why are 3 dupes idle? Are you guys actually running out of stuff to do? Can you not just reach this? Ah, you can't reach this. Okay. Well, you'll need to make a ladder over here too then.
Thanks for the follow.
Hello, Sliding Sloop. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? Me and Whiskers wish you well. Where is Whiskers at the moment? Hold on. Whiskers is still asleep. She is under there, like a sleepy sausage. Yes, how are you? We're doing flip farters. Today, we mostly just cleared out a load of space in the radioactive ocean asteroid. And we're just tidying up a few things. But what we've actually ended up doing is we've ended up going on a massive side quest to try and get the juicer working. So we need some mushrooms and some bristleberries for that. So what we have is we made a little bit of an impromptu mushroom farm over here just because there's a big pocket of carbon dioxide. And we have slime now because we have the puffs. Our puffs are in their little boxes and all the stuff's getting dumped in here. So we have like 13 tons of slime now from the puffs. So we thought we might as well make some mushrooms. We're just getting the fungal spores here. I sent all the fungal spores to the wrong planet. And then we also thought we'd make the bristle blossoms here as well, just because we have access to water here. But it's been a little bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be over here. But yeah, we kind of jerry-rigged our cooling loop to give the Bristle Blossoms some water as well, and they're not consuming too much water, so this should be fine. Yeah, this is the longest run I've done. Cycle 828. All the dupes are flatulent, so all the natural gas ends up down here, and we end up filtering it. We have natural gas vents on quite a few of these asteroids, so we've got a room here where there's like a drip pump, so all the gas ends up drifting over this way due to oxygen not included physics. Ends up in this room. Now we actually don't have that much of it stored up at the moment. I guess we've been using it for power for a fair bit. But we have one of these on most asteroids, and then on this asteroid, we're just taking the natural gas and shoving it in the oven, because we don't know what else to do with it. But we've kind of overpressurized this place. We need to get more dupes here, because the oxyferns are kind of overpressurizing the place slightly. But our aim is to do at least one juicing session. So I believe we have Bristle Blossoms, and I believe we have bristleberries, and I believe we have mushrooms in here now. I don't think we have our first batch of Bristle Blossoms. That's going to take, like, another 1.4 cycles. Okay. Let's speed up, then. Our dupes are getting pretty irradiated over there. Let's wrangle one of these guys. Here we go. And then attack. This is where all our metal comes from. We have a load of metal volcano tamers. And most of these are self-cooled, so occasionally they work. Well, most of the time they work, but they have been breaking occasionally. So next time I might put in an extra turbine just to make sure that they don't break. Or I might just actively cool all of them, because some of these are actively cooled. But this is where we produce all of our refined metal. And we actually have the metal refinery here in the room with the iron volcano. And we're periodically dumping salt water in here to try and boil it for the electrolyzer. I think that's kind of worked. Not really running at the moment. It's not actually a lot of heat in these because they're actively cooled. Why is this disabled again? So it's below 100 degrees and the pressure is fine. So I think the actual answer is these guys just haven't been generating enough heat, which is okay. But I guess when we get more lime, we'll start making steel again. I'm pretty sure... Am I sending the lime over? No, I'm not. We have 800 kilograms of lime here. I should send this to the other asteroid. So this is going to Atomiel. That's why we stopped steel production. Right, okay. That's fine. We'll get that working again later. Yeah, keep growing these plants, and then once they're done, we'll do our juicing session. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail. Yeah, today's been pretty chill. We have a big tower of transformers over here that we're trying to get built, but the dupes actually need to get the transit tube finished first. And they need to build the stuff to power the transit tubes first, because our power sources are a bit disconnected at the moment, and we were breaking all the wires trying to hook it up to our wood burner. So, yeah. You know what? I might just turn this off. I think we have enough carbon dioxide down here. I don't think that's helping with the pressurizing problem. Turn it on again if we run out of gas pressure. Yeah, looks like we've got... So we've got our insulated coolant here. It's not perfectly insulated, but it's good enough for now. I was wondering whether to do something with this room. But I think we'll just leave it here and have it passively cool things a little bit. Over here. It's still cool enough for what it needs to do, which is... Oh wait, we broke this. Let's seal that. And speed up again. We're gonna end it at cycle 830 today. You out of plastic? You are. Oh, because you built these tiles. You can send some more plastic over here, that's fine. Just a quick load of plastic. It's alright. Plant another cactus in here. Do we have another cactus? We do. Good. Radiation vomiting. That's not good. Where are you vomiting? You're vomiting in the bedroom. Lovely. Yeah, you guys have been getting really irradiated. I have got you on the bedroom, on the bathroom schedule, but clearly not enough. Nice. Where's it all going? That's gonna start polluting stuff. Can I move you somewhere where that's not gonna be an issue? Can I move you over here, perhaps? And then let's sweep that up. Gonna yellow alert this. Wow, somehow you're not stressed. I guess your morale is pretty low. Or your morale requirement is pretty low. That's fine. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, you're going to keep doing this, aren't you? You're going to keep throwing up until you're done. You know what? How much oxygen is in here? Oh, you're wearing a suit. You know what? For now, you can just stay in here. Where are you? Oh my god, look how many dupes of radiation points. Radiation sickness. Oh god. Right, you can stay in here. Just relax. Have fun. Actually, you know what? Let's make an airflow tile in here. Let's make these airflow tiles. And then you can take off your suit. And then if you throw up, it'll just be here. Why is this wire overloading? Boo! Boo hiss. Let's power off this. The exosuit forge. Ah, you're using the exosuit forge. That's fair. Oh, actually, your rad dose is going up now. That's not good. Yeah, because you're still getting radiation from space here. It looks like you're not actually throwing up that much anymore. You're going to throw up eventually, though. I'm just going to leave you in the sin bin for now. Right, so we have these bristle blossoms yet. They're almost there. They're looking very prominent. Yeah, now you're throwing up again. So we'll let you keep doing this. And that reduces your rad dose by 20 each time. Can you actually make these? Who's gonna make these? Anyone? Anyone at all? You guys can definitely reach these. I don't understand. Looks like you're here. Okay. There you go. Abject chaos. Yeah. I like being organized, but I would definitely say I've become less organized as I've streamed. just because I've become more comfortable not having to have everything be perfect when I'm trying to get it done on camera and get it done quickly. So that's probably for the best. Also, you're farting in here. That's gross. Well, you just stay in here until you stop throwing up. Yeah, I think as well... I'm going to build a lead tile here and a lead tile here. That'll help you not get as irradiated, hopefully. Oh, you need to go to the bathroom, don't you? Alright, let's let you out again. Actually, what is your schedule slot? Oh, I just missed the bath time slot for you, didn't I? Yeah. Let's see. You know what, maybe you can just go to the sleep-only schedule for now. Maybe that will help. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, go sleep and then go pee. That will help. Oh, now you're throwing up over here. That's actually fine. Have fun. Throw up into the vacuum. That's alright. In this colony, that's encouraged. Just don't look at the aftermath that much. This asteroid has so much radiation. It's annoying, frankly. I might even need to make lead suits. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do that, but maybe if it keeps being an issue. Yeah, go use the toilet. That will help. Yeah, their rad dose is just getting higher and higher. So each time they use the bathroom, it has a 100 reduction, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna put a bath time slot in here. It's overheating. The incubator. Oh right, because the gas in here is reduced to such a low level. Why do we have oxygen in here? Open that. Oh, right, okay. Send green signal if below 7. Okay. Open that quickly. Let's let some gas in here. Oh, because we got the puffed in here and it needs to be... Ah, I see what the issue is. So we had a puffed in here waiting, but it wasn't getting the gas. I think we need airflow tiles for these, then. Okay. Let's actually do that. Let's make some airflow tiles in here. I think we should make all of these airflow tiles. We don't want these incubators running in a vacuum. That being said, this one shouldn't be running at all. Not sure why that one's ended up with an egg. Hi, Trouble Queen. How you doing? We are growing bristle blossoms, and we have our first bristle blossom on this planet. Well, that's good. Where is the seed? Where is the food? Looks like it's currently on the conveyor. Yeah. No, that's grapefruit preserve. There it is. There's the bristleberry. Not bad. These mushrooms are growing now as well. Looks like it's raining in here properly. Looks like... Let's see. All the gas got deleted, that's good, so we can turn this off now. Okay, that is turned off. It's not detecting any oxygen. Looks like the steam deleted all the other gases, that's good. So we're back to normal in here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I think we managed to siphon the water off the cooling loop, and it looks like it has refill. No, there's still a gap here. There's still some gaps. I feel like this will refill. But the loop is flowing at least, so we haven't buggered up the loop with this bridge shenanigans. We just decayed. Grapefruit, that's okay. Right, so... we have a little bit of mushroom, we have a little bit of bristleberry. I'm going to send over a very, very small payload. So let's... I'm actually going to empty this. So let's actually just deconstruct and reconstruct this. And then what we'll do is we'll put the food in here. So we'll put the mushrooms and we'll put the bristleberry in here. And this is just as a test. What we'll do is we'll build it up in bulk and then we'll send it over in one big go. And then everyone can use the juicer. Right, so then let us rebuild that. I wish there was a better way to just empty it. You need to do that before this Radbolt thing fires. Yeah, dupes seem to be getting a bit confused over errands. You have allergies. Oh, right. Yes, that's the reason we didn't have bristleberries over here, is because we have an allergies dupe over here. I see. How much heat does this generate? Fair amount. We have slightly too many guys in here. Yeah, it's just broken. Whatever. Let's see what we got in the pod. We got another farter. Excellent. We got one more farter. Also, I realize it's really late now, and I should probably go to bed. This is a night owl. So you know what? I'm going to leave it here, and we can decide what to name Amari next stream. I'll remember that we've got an Amari here waiting for us. But yeah, we did some things today. Didn't quite do as much as I thought we were going to do, to be honest. But we did clear out all this space here. We planned out where the transformers are going, and we have built all the solar panels, so that's good. But the dupes take a little while to do this because they're all getting very irradiated. So yeah. But we're going to print Amari off over here next stream. And we should be able to test this out and see how that goes. Let's just check that... yeah, you guys are building this, so I'll remember that. This does seem like a good moment to wrap it up. Yeah, we cleared out the asteroid, and we built an impromptu mushroom farm and an impromptu bristle blossom farm, and it looks like they've been here the whole time. So, not bad. And the plan for Thursday will be to get this finished, then to plug everything in, plug in the arcade machine, plug in the juke bots, and then we can start moving more dupes over en masse and getting even more work done. I might actually want to put in a second Atmosuit dock. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we'll get all the transformers built, and then we probably actually will just start the nuclear plant straight away, because we have all this water we want to boil. We have a load of uranium in these hives now. Well, not a load, but enough that we could start running things. There's a couple of good hives down here. And yeah, that's going to be the final challenge of the run. So we'll see how long it takes. I'm imagining we're going to be wrapped up by about episode 50-ish, 50, 55-ish. We'll see. But yeah, let us close it out, because I've actually been going quite a while tonight. I started early too. Right, let's see. I'm not here. I'm gone. Bye. Thank you for watching. It's been nice. It's been a nice, relaxed evening of Oni. We're getting stuff done. It's taking a little while, but we're gonna have juicers. We're gonna have the juicer working for the dupes. We did some fun farms tonight. Fixed a few pipes. And the solar panels are getting in place. Power network for the 4th planet is getting in place. Hopefully that'll be finished on Thursday. But we're making progress. As always, thank you for watching. It's nice having company. If you miss a stream, usually playing Oxygen Not Included, VODs are on the YouTube channel you can find here, as well as discussion of meme videos, usually Oxygen Not Included. There's also a Discord where we come and hang out and post memes and builds, and there's usually people in there that answer questions if you have them about Oxygen Not Included. We do have some people showing off Dysosphere program stuff as well, occasionally. And the best way of knowing when and what I'm streaming for certain is to follow on Twitch, and then you'll get a notification of when I go live, of what I'm doing. I don't usually stream on Wednesdays, so I'm probably going to try and upload a meme video on Wednesday, because I've got a few ideas that I'm working on at the moment. So if you're on the YouTube channel, have a look out for that. But yeah, let's go find someone to raid. I'm not sure who to raid. I don't know who I'm gonna raid. You know what? I'm just gonna go raid Dragoness. They're playing Dysosphere program. I used to play Dysosphere program on Tuesdays. Now I'm playing it on Fridays. So they're getting into the game. They're enjoying that. So if you want some Dysosphere program, feel free to stick around, and we'll see what Dragoness has to offer today. Yes. If you have any fishy emotes, feel free to share them. Send the fishy love to Dragoness, and enjoy some Dysosphere program. And yeah, hopefully see you on Thursday. Bye for now.